Yo, it's the infamous one, Sean Shaw. Lawsuit says 1,000-mile journey begins with one single step. Now, for some odd reason, I didn't give a shit back then, but then I started researching it. There's an article out that came out last week called "The Rise of Lonely Single Men," and I've been looking at. I did I read into it. I halfway agree with some of the things it says, but one thing I just have to say is this is like the people who've been reacting to it has mainly been women, and their reaction has been, we're telling you what you need to do. You need to listen. You need to listen. You need to step up. You need to do this. You need to do that. My giant problem, and this is why I don't take female dating coach advice. I'm a man, and women will never know what it's like to be in my goddamn shoes. But they always want to tell me what it's like to be a man. That is funny as hell to me. Dude, you see so many videos of women going like well, man, you need to do this. You need to do that. You need to raise your life. You need to step your game up. You need to do this. You need to do that. One, you don't see me. I rarely, if ever, see men telling women what they need to do. Like, yeah, you got these spiteful, I don't know what to call them, black pill guys, I'd say, who always going on like women do this wrong, women do that wrong, women need to do this better, women need to do that better. Those niggas don't get no pussy. Those niggas don't get laid. Those niggas ain't even in the equation to me. Because you sitting up here bitching about a woman, you fucking up as a man, nigga. Why you bitching about a woman? Like, yeah, women aren't perfect, but if you're bitching about these little minute things, like, you don't have to fuck with this bitch. You really don't have to fuck with that bitch. That's the power of a man. You don't gotta fuck with that bitch. She doing something you don't like, don't fuck with a bitch. Like, fuck that bitch. Get a new one. Like, you can get a new one. Just simple. But here's one thing that gets me about this whole article. It's like we have a lot of women who all look very lonely and very single themselves, celebrating that men are lonely and single. This seems like one of those things like yay, it's not just me. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. It's like, it's pretty sad. I'm going to say something controversial, but I think it needs to be said. Women need to get in their place, but men need to do it first. I'm going to repeat that. Women need to get in their place, but men need to do it first. Now, the biggest problem I see right now is we have a lot of women who are telling men what to do, and they don't know what it is to be a man. And which their whole solution boils down to one thing. Go see a therapist. A therapist cannot teach you how to be a man. I'm going to repeat that. A therapist cannot teach you how to be a man. I'm walking, talking, living proof, baby. Ain't no therapist teach me how to be a man, baby. I had to read books. I had to learn responsibility. I have to fucking take responsibility. I have to choose it. Manhood is like masculinity, manhood. This is something beyond you women. You never see a man trying to step into a woman's world and tell her what to do, how to be, and how to act. If you do, the other man look at him like some nigga. The fuck wrong with you? You're not a woman. You can't tell a woman how to act. You can't tell a woman how to behave. And what I mean by that is I'm talking about like how to be ladylike and mature in a woman's sense and have women's sensuality. No man can teach a woman how to do that. There's a reason why women need to teach women how to be women and men need to teach men how to be men. Because I'm going to say it right. Can't no woman teach no man to be a man. And you can see with all these women up here talking shit online about like, here's what men need to do. Here's what men need to do. Look here, baby. I'm going to tell you like it is. You don't know what it is to be a man. James Brown said it right. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a little girl. He's up here praising y'all. He's saying why we work hard. We are men. We build. We create. We have the power to destroy. That's our gift. That's what we do. You do not know the power and the pressure of being a man. No woman can know the power or the pressure of being a man. And I will double down on can't no man know oh my God. Can't no man be a woman in this world. And I have to honestly ask this. Why would you want to? They have it harder than us. They sincerely do because guess what? They are, sorry to say it, they're the fairer sex. I'm not going to say it like weak because I don't believe women are weak. They're the fairer sex. Just you see it with the transgender fighters right now. These men transitioning into women's beating the shit out of natural born women. Yo, these are the women who know how to fight and defend themselves, and they getting manhandled by men. That says something. That says a lot right there. I don't know why we playing these games of what is a woman? I don't know what a woman is. A woman can be anything. A woman can be yo 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 yo. The people who talk like that, you don't sound too feminist to me. You sound anti-feminist to me. When like while we playing these whole gender games and fucking around and playing around like some, I'm gonna say it right. Men need to teach men to be men. Men need to step up to the plate and help other men become better. It is a man's job to teach a boy to be a man. Can't no woman raise no man. No woman can raise a man. And if men want to stop being lonely and single, then they need to research and step their game up. They need to listen to what Ron Will says. Body game. Listen to what Alan Roger Curry says. Don't be afraid to approach women. Get your money right for you. Do the things like follow your passions. Do the things for you. I usually speak to like men and women in general when I'm talking about my champion or chump. But you as a man, bro, you gotta do it for you. And which I'm not saying ignore all women advice, but I have to say this: don't allow a woman to tell you to dictate to you how you should be behaving. That's one thing I've done my entire life, and I assure you, you will be unhappy when you allow women to dictate how you should be behaving towards them. Do not allow a woman to tell you how to behave towards them because they don't understand what it is to be a man. They don't even understand what turns them on. I hate to say it, but it's like, goddamn, dude. If like women, like this is what blows my mind about women, because this is like I'll just get off on this. Women growing up, I've heard this from every single woman I've ever met that raised me. Like I've heard them say these exact words. I want a nice, sweet guy who's caring and loving and emotionally open. They all have said that. They all said that shit. And then when you look at the caliber of men they date, the men they date go to prison. The men they date sell drugs. The men they date are gang members. Hell, the men they date are jocks. The men they date are athletes. The men they date play the field. The men they date aren't nice. So if every woman is saying, I want a nice, sweet guy, but they don't ever date the nice, sweet guys, what does that say about listening to women for masculinity? You can't listen to a woman for masculinity, bro. You just can't. And vice versa. Men, you can't tell women how to behave. You can't tell women how to act. You don't own women. You don't own them. You gotta let them be. If you don't like if you don't like certain things about a woman, you gotta move on from her. It don't matter if she pretty. There's another pretty one, and another pretty one, and another pretty one. Don't matter if she got a fat ass. There's a bunch of fat asses. Don't matter if her titties on point. Bunch of pretty titties, bro. You gotta like think wiser, bro. Stop thinking with your motherfucking dick and start thinking with your brain. Start thinking for you. And then, like, if you really like a girl, have the balls to talk to her. Have the courage to talk to her. Don't be afraid. Don't be fearful. What's the worst you can do? Say no. Oh, she said no. Oh, she said no, nigga. Oh, she said no. Oh, she said no, nigga. She said no. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, Playboy. Like, yo, the best way to overcome this lonely single men thing is for men to honestly step up, take control, and stop allowing people to dictate how they should behave. You get the world is yours, boy. Just like Scarface said, you a champion, not chump. Tranquilo, my friend. The world is yours.